Then over the years, when I was in high school, I was given amphetamine drugs in order to lose weight. Well, I never really lost any weight. But what the amphetamine drugs do is the same thing that the diet drinks do. In the beginning, the cells will take in the stimulating effect of the stimulant drug, and you lose weight in the beginning. But after a short time, the cells are saying, no, this is too much stimulation, we can't take it. And again, they shut down their receptor sites to keep that stimulating drug out. And since the receptor sites are no longer accepting insulin because insulin is being diverted and the pathways are corrupted, and then because of the stimulant, the cells are not accepting nutrients, then the nutrients have also got to be diverted, and the person begins to gain weight. And they begin to gain weight in the abdomen because the abdomen is an easy place. And what happens is that you get layers of unused insulin, which is turned off by cortisol so that it can't function, and then layers of fat and sugar because the cells have been unable to accept those nutrients, and we get bigger and bigger in the belly, and it becomes almost impossible to lose that. Now, when I developed my alchemical formula, one thing I discovered was that it worked best on reducing that deposit in the abdomen. And you can see in my pictures perhaps that that's one of the areas where I had the most weight. Well, during the process of eliminating those deposits, there were times when my blood sugar would spike because of the insulin that was being diverted out of deposit. Anyway, that's another story. We'll get back to the original substance has been diluted, and when we dilute an original substance 6 times, we have a 6x potency, which I was explaining has a lot to do with mineral absorption. Another thing is iron deficiency anemia can be treated with iron, which is ferrum phos in a 6x potency. Okay, now after we have diluted these natural substances into the alcohol where the succussion took place, that alcohol is put on little sugar pellets or mixed with lactose. And lactose is the usual medium that a company in Los Angeles called Standard Homeopathy, or the Highland Company. It was founded by a person named Highland, but it's actually the Standard Homeopathic Company, makes lactose tablets that has the alcohol of the dilution in the tablet. And you put one of those tablets under your tongue and let it dissolve. Now, before you put it under your tongue, you should have no food particles in your mouth for 15 minutes before or after putting that pellet under your tongue, because there's an energy portal under your tongue which takes the quantum energy impulse of that 6x potency to the energy parts of your body and creates a healing reaction, which then creates a reaction within your physical body. Now, the important thing there is that your body is controlled more by energy than it is by physical function. Now, our American, what we call allopathic, what homeopaths call the allopathic medical system, the conventional medical system in this country, completely ignores the fact that bodies are controlled by energy. But if you look at a person, there's an aura around that person. And the aura is actually a composite of structures that are energy bodies that control the function of the physical body. So when a person is born as a tiny newborn baby, there are 4 functioning energy bodies within the body of the baby. And if they are not complete, then the baby's body cannot function. And these first 4 energy bodies are responsible for the function of the heartbeat, respiration, digestion, elimination, all the things that babies do without having to think about it. Now, as that child grows and develops, other energy bodies and energy structures develop. And the fifth energy body is the one that passes the skin barrier and usually carries the information of inheritance, things that occurred in the genetic makeup of that person through time. And chronic illnesses that are passed down from other ancestors in that person's DNA will show up in the fifth energy body. Now, usually, and that would be things very commonly like skin problems and personality issues will show up in that fifth energy body very early in a person's life. Now, when we potentize a homeopathic remedy, we may potentize it to a sixth potency for physical things that you might give to a baby or a person who's having issues with mineral absorption. But if we continue the dilution process to the 30th potency, we are going to work on chronic and constitutional issues which came through DNA. So in the 30th potency, the alcohol is usually put on little hard pure cane sugar pellets. And the 30th potencies you usually buy from a health food store in the little blue tubes that are made by the Boron Company. Now, the Boron Company is an old French company that's been around for 100 years or so, and they make remedies worldwide. There's a plant in LA, there's a plant in France. They sell remedies worldwide. They were the biggest company in the world for homeopathic remedies. The most common remedies that you will find in a health food store are the 20 remedies that Boron has in a box that you can find very easily almost anywhere. And these 20 remedies are commonly used for the constitutional problems that you find expressed in the fifth energy body. So whatever a person is experiencing throughout their entire body will be part of their constitution. The holistic approach means that we look at your entire body, how your brain is functioning, if you have headaches, if you have eye problems, if you have hearing problems, maybe you have throat problems, maybe you have chest problems, recurring infections, maybe you have stomach problems, maybe you have problems with legs, you have leg pain, you have knee issues, you have toe issues, the soles of your feet hurt. When, as a practitioner, we look at your entire expression of symptoms from head to toe. Those symptoms are analyzed and matched to the symptom complex that are known to be caused by certain remedies. And if we can match your symptoms to the symptom complex known to be caused by common remedies, then when you take the remedy on the little sugar pellets under your tongue, your symptoms should go away. Your headache should go away. Your backache should go away. The pains in the soles of your feet should go away. Whatever your problem is should disappear. And that disappears because the quantum energy impulse of that diluted remedy will go to the place in your energy bodies where there is a problem and fill in the missing energy, which then causes a reaction in your physical body. But there is more than 5 energy bodies around the common human being, around the common person. There is actually a total of 10. 4 are internal and relate to functions that we don't think about. From the 5th energy body to the 10th energy body, we're talking about development in the ability of the individual to learn, to relate to people, to form their best friend, to improve their thinking ability, to improve their learning abilities. Usually the 6th energy body is the one that controls the ability to process math calculations. That's why we really don't do math for people until they're around the 3rd grade. By the time a person is 12 years old, they have all 10 energy bodies. and their ability to understand the world is expressed through the 10th energy body. Now, if we have problems with mineral